Libra, welcome to Lit. This is a 3 card spread that I'm doing for all the signs. We're going to look at your current energy. We're going to look at your current challenge or upcoming challenge. And then we're going to look at Spirit's advice to you to help you to move through the challenge. Okay, Libra. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Okay. Somehow I overlooked this deck. It was sitting off on the side and I didn't shuffle it. We're going to start with your oracle message first, though. And then we'll move into tarot and tie it together. The Holy Spirit has been tying the message in with the oracle messages somehow. Whoa. Medicine journey. So you're the second sign to get an esoteric card. Medicine journey, awaken, heal, realization. Oh, who else got one? I just did Aquarius. They got a esoteric card. What is esoteric cards? I feel like I should explain that. Work with the concepts connected to deep mysteries. When these cards come up in a reading, this may be an indication that you are in the process of a spiritual upgrade. Pay close attention to your world and the significance of the meaning of these cards in your day-to-day life. Though these cards have powerful medicine, they may not feel aligned to each person's belief system. Feel free to keep in the deck or remove them as suits you best. Okay. Plant spirits can help us heal the deepest reaches of the heart and soul. Awaken, heal, realization. The term medicine journey describes the process and experience one goes through when one ingests a mind altering substance in a ceremonial way. There are many types of medicine, both plant and animal, that can induce these types of experiences. One of the plant medicines that is most commonly used by, but not commonly honored as such, is the marijuana slash cannabis plant. In modern times, people use it in a very recreational way, but historically, this plant has been used in spiritual rituals for thousands of years. These are There are records of the ancient Egyptians, Chinese, and Indians using it in ceremonial ways over 2,700 years ago. Cannabis offers access to increased imagination and creativity, heightened perspective and insight, and deeper levels of thought. Another of the common plant medicines that is becoming more readily available is the psychedelic mushroom, also known as psilocybin. With the proper guidance, dosage, and setting, many people will have a complete mystical experience, often expressed as the single most spiritual, significant experience of their lives. Physical and mental conditions caused by traumas and stress can often be integrated and transformed while working with this medicine. The power of magic mushrooms to facilitate experiences of bliss, higher understanding, and interconnection with the universe is an incredibly powerful healing tool that can treat many issues. Science is now looking at using psilocybin to treat mental disorders such as PTSD and depression. If this card comes up for you, it is an invitation to reflect on the way you work with plant medicine and to encourage you to use it in a very sacred way so that it may guide you into a deeper understanding of yourself and the universe. Okay, so that's your oracle card. Libra. So take it as it resonates with you, my love. Let's get into your reading. I'm going to intuitively pull out 3 cards, one for each position, lay them face down, and we'll move through the reading in that way, okay? So first card is your current energy. All right, currently you are releasing burdens. You might be carrying a lot right now, Libra, but you're nearing the end of that cycle, or you have literally realized that you have a lot on your plate, and you laying down some of those responsibilities you may have. Yeah, something is just like a lot on you, okay? This is the judgment card. So I feel like you basically just come to a place where you call judgment, like, I need to protect my energy. This is a bit too much. So I'm going to either pull my energy back or lay some of these burdens down, okay? For some of you all, because the medicine journey card does speak about healing and awakening, as does the judgment card. Some of you have decided to release a connection that no longer served you romantically and lay that burden down and move in a direction towards healing. Let's look at the challenge that you are facing with this, Libra. Oh, there's some type of fear, worry, or anxiety associated with laying down this burden or releasing this connection, or it's like you want to protect your energy, or you absolutely may be protecting your energy at this time in this situation, and it may be a bit burdensome doing that, and it may be causing you stress, at this time. Take it as it resonates, leave what doesn't. Roles can be reversed. We have the Hermit, Major Arcana coming out. First Major Arcana on the board. This is Virgo energy, the number 9. So we have 2 9s together here, which equals 18 is another 9. Let me look up angel number 999. If you see that, let that be a message to you, Libra. Angel number 999. You may have already been seeing angel number 999. It speaks of completion, transformation, and new beginnings, urging you to let go of the past and embrace change. It encourages you to align with your spiritual purpose, practice self-compassion, and trust that you are on the right path to new opportunities and growth. This number often points to the end of a major life cycle and the dawn of a new, potentially more fulfilling one. Okay? So the key meanings of 999, endings and beginnings, spiritual awakening, letting go, service to others, and trusting the process, Libra. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, which is the number 4. We also have the 4 of Cups underneath that and the 6 of Cups underneath that. So 44 may be significant to you. and you have 9 9 and 4 4 here together. Yeah, so it's given the energy that it's something about. Oh, first of all, the Emperor is Aries energy. Okay, the Emperor is like a divine masculine energy. This could be a father figure. This could be a respected person or leader that is in your energy. But this can also be stability, structure. Okay, and maybe. Okay, Libra, I apologize for that. I lost my signal, and then it was a little challenging for me to even get back onto the video. Let me rewind to see how far, see where I left off at. Your energy. But this can also be stability, structure. Oh, good. Okay, and maybe. Okay. Um, so I left off with saying that it may worry you or you may have anxiety about this stability or structure, okay, that you may have. Because remember, I said this may be a love connection, maybe in regards to a love connection or a heartbreak here. You may just be carrying this. Hold on, Libra. Okay. I had to get back to where I was at. All right. So the fear, the worry, and the anxiety is the challenge in regards to the current situation of releasing these burdens that you have. Okay, laying them down. Um, Releasing the burdens is an act of you protecting your energy, protecting yourself, being clarified by the Seven of Wands. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy, major arcana, clarifying the Nine of Swords, which speaks of soul searching, going inward, receiving wisdom from your higher self, which is ultimate like receiving inner guidance from yourself. There's a challenge there with you tapping in, doing that soul searching, going inward, introspection, okay? Which can come through like meditation, being alone. Uh, for some of you, it's a challenge because this may require you to be alone. And that's something that you're afraid of. That's something that you don't want to have to experience or go through. With the Emperor here, this may trigger something in regards to your stability and structure. Or even you feeling protected. For some of you, Libra, I feel as though you already know that you have to do some inner work, some shadow work, some healing here. And it's as though you're not really in a space to do that. I'm almost sensing that you're hoping to get through this without having to do that work because it's work. WRK, you know. And I think with most people, when you work, is like, I don't want to hear about no work. But yeah, take it as it resonate, reverse roles, you know what I'm saying? Leave what doesn't resonate. Advice from spirit. Hey, you got the sun, Libra. Look at the difference here, babe. The challenge and the advice. Spirit always know the best way to go. All right. Let's go to the book. The sun is the happiest card in the deck, first of all. And I love the Light Seer's rendition of the sun. This is like one of my most favorite cards in this deck. The sun and the lovers for sure. Are my one of my two favorite. Um, it's clarity, it's joy, it's happiness, it's warmth, it's visibility, it's being in purpose for me right now. That's what I'm getting. Like being in purpose, God shining his light down on you, being kissed by the face of God. Because I mean, her face is red. I don't know if you can see that. Like, and she's still holding it up to the light. And then you going from an energy of face buried in your hands to, in this closed position with the arms. It speaks of like some type of protection here to being open, face up, lifted up, head up. Also, look at the difference between where you are currently with the burdens to the sun. She can't lift her arms up like this with all these wands, the luggage. What else she got on her in her hands? Bag lady, you gonna miss your bus. Too much stuff. Libra, it's time to lay them burdens down, babe. Let me go to the book. Card number 19. That reduces to a one. New beginnings here. All right. I'm going to one. Hold on, babe. Joy, inspirational success, abundance and fulfillment, exuberant creativity, positivity, love, manifesting dreams, inner beauty, a yes card. Mm-hmm. So I'm sensing spirit telling you, Libra, to lay your burdens down, babe. Um, Even what another way you can lay your burdens down is to start praising God. That's what I'm getting with this. Like, lift your head up, lift your arms up, just start giving thanks and praising God. That alone will remove burdens off of you, release you from any type of emotional bondage you may be going through. Um, Hold on, clarify the sign. Now I shuffled the deck. This is why I love tarot. We have the Aries, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck once again. After I took out the Page of Wands, this speaks of inspiration. This speaks of freedom. The Page of Wands is freedom, a free spirit, excitement. So Spirit is saying, get excited about. I've been having the most wildest phenomenon with my tarot cards lately, and now is one of those moments where yeah, okay, set yourself free, Libra. Lay your burdens down, babe. Discover the possibilities. Okay. Get excited about life. Think of all the possibilities here of you entering this new cycle, what all you can do, what all is offering you. This wand, wands made me think about a magic wand. And it's a tool that, magicians use or whatever to manifest their desires. That's just like my definition, most basic definition, I'm sure. But it's like looking at this tool here that God is giving you, because the sun is a major arcana, and it's like this God force energy here. It's like recognizing what you have here in the sun, recognizing what you have here in the divine, in the beauty of God, in the energy and flow of God. Medicine journey. Whether you go on a medicine journey or not, to each his own. Like I said, take this card as it resonates. It's here speaking of realization and awakening. And the sun can speak of realizing something being brought to your mentals. Uh-oh. Hold on. One moment. Just happen to look at the time. Okay. You're seeing something clearly here. Knowing the tool that you have here to manifest your desire, to bring it into your reality, being free. This is what Spirit is asking you to do right now, Libra. With that being said, my love, I hope this resonated. I'm sending you a virtual hug right now, babe, because I don't know if you feel overwhelmed right now or burdened in life. Just know that everything happens for us for a reason, okay? And it's for our highest good. Remember that God is always there to comfort you, to lead and guide you along your way. Check your other placements. You were the last sign I had to do in this series of readings. My first time doing current situation, challenge, and advice. I truly enjoyed it. I'm going to do more spreads going forward. I usually don't do spreads. I usually just intuitively do my own spreads, but I enjoyed this. I think it was very helpful for you guys. So with that being said, Libra, until next time, mwah, love and light.